with B-Bad and Brandon.
Yeah,
How's
sick.
APA?
Yeah, it's a it's a weird world, brother. I think it's an exciting world. I'm fired up for it. Like,
Yeah.
there's a question for the questions later about the future of the sport and what's going to happen, where it goes. But if they're aligning with the Olympics, like I think they are, or everyone thinks they are, mate, they're good. They're fucking
Fuck
good.
yeah.
There's plenty of stuff I don't like about it. There's no music. It's fucking that side of the
Oh,
thing fucking sucks. But I will say, I kind of thought they're not allowed music, but in the background, someone had some speakers on. So there was some
yeah,
music.
right.
It wasn't the kind of stuff I'm used to, like a fucking DJ going fucking level 10 or anything like that, but it certainly wasn't nothing. Someone did tell me the day before there was nothing, but it kind of had that feel that, like in a function room, there's some internal ceiling speakers and, I don't know, someone
Yeah,
hijacked the system or something, but
good on that person.
yeah, bro, man, I'll tell you, they're fucking slick, bro. It was in that Nats venue that GPC
Yep.
was in. That's if you've been there, it's a good venue for I'd call it a
Mm.
medium-sized competition because the audience space isn't that big, but at the same time, like they were at standing capacity, so like it suited what they had.
Cool.
I don't know how many sits there, but whatever. The fucking
Yeah.
the speed of the comp, like that's what they've got on everyone, bro. Like, I mean, I
Yeah,
run a
right.
quick comp, but dude, they got through 2 flights in 3 hours.
Wow.
They were quick, man. They had, and they're not using monos like us. They got the ER racks, right?
No.
So guys who got a pin, pop, lock, throw them up, throw them down. Like, if you've ever watched Ollie lifting, loading a barbell, like they were precision F1 team. Like they were bars and plates are loaded before people could walk on the platform, and that's how quick it was. Like it was
Oh,
fast, and that was sick. Like because I had one girl, and they split it into 2 flight comp, which I've always been favorable over a 4 flight comp or 3 flight comp. So
yeah.
like the lifters
So
were,
like 2 comps per day.
yeah, 2 comps per day, morning, afternoon. So I like that. I'm a big fan. Obviously, there's a huge stress point for volunteers, but they obviously had that side sorted.
Good on them.
Yeah, dude, fucking good. Like strong too. Like, cause I was watching juniors lifting, man. There was a young fella, like they're sub 23, so like there was a young fella in the 120s or just over. He went 800 in sleeves. Like,
Holy
like these
shit.
kids, like for me, I was sitting back thinking, like, these are the future powerlifters that are doing the sport, and like they're somewhere between 18 and 23. Who knows? I didn't look at their age, but fuck, mate, they're squatting 300, benching up towards 200,
That's
um,
insane.
and drug tested by the Australian Sports Commission. My girl got drug tested. That was there. So, and that's external testing by the Australian Sports Commission. I don't know what the testing is, but it's legit. There was 3 or 4 of them in that room following people around. Like the girl I was coaching, it was kind of fucking awkward. I mean, I get their rule. They got to watch where their athlete goes, but me and Maya were just having a conversation after the comp, just chit chatting, and like the chick is like if we're here, if you're watching the video, we're standing like arms distance away, so we could talk, and we could touch her if we wanted to. That's how close she stood on top of us. So
Yeah, right.
yeah, which I guess she's obviously watching me
Yeah.
or whoever Maya is with to make sure that we probably don't pass each other something.
Yeah.
Which is that I get that, but that was fucking awkward. Like you're trying to chat to your client or friend about their fuck, just talk to anyone, and then you got some stranger staring at you like. And to her credit, she sat there with her hands shut, and trying to like think small and trying not to exist. And but yeah,
Yeah.
that was fucking awkward. But like,
Oh,
yeah,
fuck, that's pretty good.
it was good, man. They're fucking quick and strong, mate. Like fucking strong. There was 68, the overall winner, 68 kilo. I don't know. That was what she weighed. I don't know her weight class. Maybe 72. She totaled 440. As
Wow.
a kid, like she looked younger than the 23, so I'm probably say she's in her
Jesus.
20s. Like 441, like in sleeves on a fucking power bar, like
Yeah.
fucking strong, man. There's
Fuck.
strong people coming. It was packed. They
That
they
is
ran a
crazy.
they ran a 3-day event with I think A and B flights there, C and D flights, 2 flights a day every day. So that's whatever 60 lifters a day, 3 days, 180 lifters, all sub 23 competing, maybe 150.
Jesus,
Who
that's
knows?
hectic.
Yeah, man, we got to get them on the podcast. I don't know if they'll come on if they're allowed, but they should come on our podcast and swing the good praises of APA because we are
Yeah,
we are pro powerlifting. We like everyone.
We are very pro powerlifting.
And I will say, as a coaching experience, I knew the rules. I know there's a lot of people getting their butts out of place about the rules around being a non-tested or a non-affiliated coach is the best way to put it, not being allowed to coach and handle. My statement to that is, if you don't like the rules, don't play the sport. So that's their rule. Fuck it. You know, that's how it works. You come to my gym, you have to wear a t-shirt. That's the rule at my gym. Like, that's their rule. So, man, fucking don't like the rule, don't play the sport. It was easy. I reached out to Liz Craven, fucking GOAT female powerlifter. She helped handle my girl for me. Easy.
Unreal.
No stress. Interacted with her before the comp.
Yep.
Maya was set up to play. We talked before and after. Easy, no stress as a non-affiliated coach.
I think powerlifting's heading in the right direction.
Good comp, absolutely. Like, man, people doing the right thing and doing the right things, and it's fucking blowing up. So I think I went down there with an open mind to see what it was all about. I do hope, whilst that venue was great, I never have to go back there again. As you know, one of our pet hates is powerlifting comps near nothing. Wallsend is near nothing. It's near Wallsend.
Unfortunately, it's the only downside.
It fucking sucks.
Unfortunately, I'll be back there this year for GPC now. So
yeah, I get it, whatever. It probably doesn't cost anything to put it there. This shit's expensive, whatever. But I don't know. I've been there twice and I don't want to go there again. Please, whoever's running the next Federation meets and if they have Newcastle, please don't put it there. Put it somewhere else. Put it near a beach for me.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Charge my lifter more money and then put it near the beach. That's fine.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm cool with it, bro. But I thought, because I was sitting down reflecting what we could discuss today, and I thought I came up with 10 random questions about coaching and lifting because we are both old.
Don't remind me, bro.
Yeah, we're both old. I had a midlife crisis coaching moment maybe a couple of weeks ago where I realized I'm now the old guy at the back coaching.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, hang on a minute. I'm the old guy now. Yeah. Because I saw it last week. This is a junior comp. This is all juniors coaching now. Like, they look similar age to the people that were lifting. So at best, they're 23, 24. I remember being that old, a bit older than that at a comp, and you'd be like, oh, look at that old guy. So now we're the old coach, bro.
It's a quick note on being old. I went and got a new phone the other day and changed like providers as well. And the lady was like, "I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. It's just going to take like 30 seconds to a minute to grab your number across from your previous provider." And I just stared at her. I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Oh, like it's just we got to take it, whatever she said it." And I was like, "Mate, I'm that old that it used to take like 24 hours for you guys to do that. This ain't an inconvenience. This is fine."
Oh, mate. The want it now generation. Hey?
Oh, it's insane. It's insane.
So would you there's no particular order than how they came out of my brain for you.
Then I reckon, to give the people what they want, which is Johnny's brain and insight, let's go straight into however they are.
The strangest client you've ever trained.
Oh.
No names need to be used unless you want to.
Strangest client I've ever trained.
And a story to match to qualify their strangeness.
Qualify their strangers. I had one client who was like a computer engineer, but also a kinesiologist.
Oh, yeah.
Very odd mix and
odd mix.
Just could not really move well.
Yep.
Himself.
But you understand the benefits of movement coming from kinesiology.
Yeah, but then would like start doing all these like weird assessments on me. Like I was like, "What's kinesiology about?" I remember him doing these like weird assessments and like fucking, reacting to whatever movements. If anyone's ever been to a kinesiologist,
Yep.
will understand they like pressure point retest, whatever.
Yep.
And he's like, "Oh, you're holding some bad memories in your ankle or something." And I was
Oh
like,
yes. Bad memories in your ankle. I love that.
"What, bro?" I was like, memories are stored in the brain." And he's like, "No, no, you're holding some bad trauma or something." And I'm like, okay,
Was that after you
cool.
tore your Achilles or before?
This is well before. This is going back
Is
years.
that why you
Also
tore
had
your Achilles? Is that why you
maybe
tore
it
it?
was a trauma. Maybe
Letting
it was a
go.
trauma in
Letting
my
go.
ankle.
Letting
Exactly,
go. Yeah.
exactly. What was it? Oh, I know I had a few weirdos that. Oh, I used to have a grunter at Good Life, like a
Oh.
proper grunter doing like a leg
Yeah.
press, like a machine leg press, not even a
Yeah.
plate loaded one, and it would be like the loudest grunt. That was uncomfortable
In a comm gym too.
in a commercial gym, and it's like pack peak hour, and you
Yep.
just hear this bloke, and wasn't like respectfully, it wasn't like a manly grunt either. It was
Yeah.
just a very awkward sound,
Yep.
bird dying type thing.
Oh, a little grunter.
Yeah, it was awkward.
I love a
Anyways,
grunty.
yourself?
Mate, well, I was going to have a grunter too. I remember
Ooh,
having a grunter and,
we love them. Don't get us wrong.
oh, good grunter. Loved it.
Yeah.
And then I don't think it was Jamie that had the other grunter, but another one of the lads had a grunter. And we both had grunters coaching at the same time, like a double grunter.
Oh, yeah.
But they'd out grunt each other. It was wild. They would both attempt to, whenever they
Oh,
trained, out grunt each other. And it was a private like studio gym, so like not much people or noise going in there. So this room would just be taken over by these two lads, and they were having a great time, so that's good. And they all trained for
wow.
quite a while, so like good clients, good humans. But man, they loved to grunt off. And it got to a point where we leaned into it and we're like, let's go, lads. Um,
Like,
let's make some noise
what else is
tonight.
like? Yeah, what are you else supposed to do? Like, it's just so.
Just let it fly.
Ah, yeah.
Let it
You
fly.
have to.
Yeah, yeah. And
Oh,
then
that's cringe.
it's a good reminder that everyone has their own hard, and just because someone's got one wheel on the plate and on the leg press, and they're going level 10 grunt, but you might not. It's their hard and it's their grunt.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let the grunt be free.
Free the
Um,
grunt.
yeah, the awkward grunt is like that's sort of more of a bedroom type grunt that your male female
Oh,
client
yep.
used to make. Them awkward grunts.
Ooh.
And I've had some of them where they're given that. Oh, and you're like, oh, I feel awkward.
Yeah, it's like I didn't need to know what you sounded like in the
Yep.
bedroom.
Yeah. And then I got two more interesting discussion points for Strange, and one was I had a client challenged because she wasn't losing weight at the time, and
Mm.
I never know a lot, but knew even less then. And I was just like, oh, talk to me about your day, blah blah blah, and not eating not eating that much food. I was like, but you go home, you have a few wines, right? And she's like, yeah, a couple of wines, blah blah blah. I was like, wine, like, glass of wine, 120, 140 calories. You're having 2, 3 of those a night. That's 280, 400 calories, 7 days in a week, it's 2,000. You got a day's worth of food extra per week. And she said, I know word of a lie. There's no calories in one. And I was like,
What?
no, there is though. Like you're having these things, and it's like replacing food with that. You're realizing, I know it doesn't work like that. And like at that point, I was at least smart enough to know that I wasn't worth the energy of the challenge.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, fuck, sorry, yeah. I think we need to do some more training.
Yeah. So I've just quickly Googled this because I'm so baffled by this. So how many? Just so everyone's now on the same page. On average, a
Mm,
medium glass, 175 mils is 158 calories.
mm, yeah,
A
yeah,
large glass, 250 mils,
yeah.
226.
Mm. Yeah, bro. Yeah, and I bet they were large
Oh my
glasses.
god.
They weren't little glasses. Yeah, than the big cup worth. And then I had another dude, um,
That's
and he was carnivore, and like, which is good. I'm open minded. I let people do what they want. I just ask questions
Mhm.
and try and also learn myself when I don't know anything about it. And if maybe I think there's a challenge point where perhaps they've missed something or they should consider something, I will then ask a question or suggest. And
Mm.
I said, "Oh, tell me about the carnivore." He's like, "Oh, I eat steak." I said, "Oh yeah, I get that. That's a meat." Um, I was like, "But what else?" He goes, "I just eat the steak." I was like, "But like what else?" He goes, "Yeah, I have two eye fillets a day." And I was like, "What do you mean you have two eye fillets a day?" I was like, "My understanding of carnivore is nose to tail and variation. Like you don't just eat
Mm.
lean muscle, lean meat. Where's the fats? Where's all the other stuff?" Oh no, I don't need that.
Where's the liver, testicles, and all
Yeah,
that shit?
where's your testicles, boy? Nothing.
Fuck.
No, dude. And
Wow.
then he complained about low energy levels, being tired, not being able to lose weight, low motivation. Thought his test was low, and it probably was because he had no fuel in his system. Um, and I was like, dude, you're eating two eye fillets. That's like, at best, that's like 800 calories a day. Like, what are you
At
doing?
best,
Oh, no, that's all I need. I was like, but,
you don't.
but these things you said that are struggling with. He didn't. I don't know. He must have got me on a bad day because I challenged it a fair bit and we didn't work out together for much longer after that chat. That was a good one. There's my strangest
Oh,
client for you.
wow. That's actually
And
devastating.
I'm trying to think if I got any good ones at the moment, but we'll talk about old ones.
Yeah.
Favorite client you've ever had the opportunity to train?
Ooh, another one.
Obviously, your boy.
Yeah, obviously Johnny was fucking the goat.
That was Jaylee in the background. She's like, you better say Johnny.
Like, but to be fair, she's probably right.
There's plenty others better than
I
me.
reckon. You know what? I'm not going to go to one. I reckon. The old Wednesday cruise.
Oh yeah.
The Wednesday crew. Which, look, to be fair, you were in every variation of that. So I would have to say the Wednesday crew was like some of the best fun I've ever had in the gym. That was some hectic shit we used to do.
Yeah, 100%.
And the old rivalry with Wednesday night crew.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well,
Oh
we
god,
were
that was fun.
better. We were more fun.
I
Um,
would say you're definitely more fun,
oh yeah.
100%. Fuck,
Absolutely.
they were good times.
And we came to Nighttime Crew to support them. Like we got it.
Yes.
We got
Yeah,
around
yeah,
that.
yeah, 100%.
We got
100%.
we got
So
around
I'm
that.
definitely going to go with Wednesday crew.
Wednesday Crew was the crew. Damn, yeah.
Fuck, that was a...
Yeah, well, you stole my idea because I was going to say my Saturday Crew, but I mean, I
Yeah,
never
that's fair.
I never like to say I have favorites. Like I think you'd be in the same position I am now. Like there's no one I genuinely don't enjoy training. Like I don't take clients
Yeah,
like that
100%.
anymore. Like you go to work. I always
Yeah.
play a game with myself. I was like, what if I win lotto?
Mm.
Like, and I mean lots where I never work again. Like who do you let go?
Yep.
And like most people will be like, oh, it'll be easy. There'll be like 10 or 20 you chop that you don't like, and then maybe you keep 5 that you really like. But like you kind of really like
Mm.
all of them, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know if this is one of your questions, but my worst client,
Yep.
100% right now, Sam Harrison.
Bloody
Bro,
Sam.
he may be real strong. He is the worst with check-ins.
Yeah, we got them.
So, yeah.
Yep.
That's one I'll definitely name. So,
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, for me, like from a training experience, like the team and the Saturday crew, because it is a
that's,
like Wednesdays over there with you, bro. It's just a like-minded group of people all coming
yeah,
together for the same thing, and they're the same person. Like they're all motivated for their own reasons, but the energy is
exactly.
irreplaceable. And like Wednesday crew, I've had plenty of iterations over the years for Saturday, and plenty of reasons for being in that room, but that atmosphere and that crew is always extraordinary.
100%.
Biggest coaching mistake you've ever made? Because I think about this
Ooh.
twofold. Because I know there's stuff I did 10 years ago that I look and go,
Yeah.
oh, bro. But I often wonder what it is I do now that in 10 years' time I'm going to go, oh, bro.
I know I've made like mistakes at comps with, various attempt selections that's cost, podiums and things like that. But I can't and there's heaps of like cringe stuff, programs I used to write that I look back now and go, what the fuck? But I don't know if I've
But they worked back then, I bet. I bet they worked.
oh, yeah.
Everything
I
works.
think I'll definitely have more business mistakes like I've made in terms of, like, I guess, which encompasses the coaching experience of how I set things up via, you can see in the background, my bin's getting collected
Yeah.
right now.
Friday's Willy Bin Day.
Yeah, I'm going to go with, I don't actually have an answer.
That's all right. That's all right. I'll
What's
give you.
yours?
I'll give you. I got two. I got a fun one.
Yeah.
As a very new novice coach, I didn't consider that barbells had different rings, like
Oh,
different
yeah,
marks.
yeah.
Like a good bar is 81 centimeters, right? Like you go to comp, it's
Yeah.
81 centimeters. The fucking house I trained under had a power bar. I assumed the grip was 81 centimeters. I never measured it. And I had a girl I trained for a bench comp, and we'll fucking bench her,
Yeah.
and she was fucking benching strong. Um, she hops on the bench, fucking misses her opener.
Yeah.
I was like, well, that's fucking weird. How the fuck did you miss that? She's like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. And I was like, okay, all good, man. Whatever, let's get out there, let's do it again. And it was a bench comp, so she's just doing this one exercise that I fucked up. Paid the money,
Yeah,
paid the
right.
federation fee. We were going for, I think we were going for 60 or something milestoney, and like she fucking probably should have got it. And then we go out for the second one, and I lifted out. And as I lifted out, I was like, fucking hands are real wide. Why? That's weird. What are you doing out there? Lifted off, fucking misses it. And I was like, I said to the person, I said, why the fuck are your hands out there? What are you doing out there? She was, oh, I got my finger on the mark. I was like, and then like the pennies dropped, and I was like, fuck, we've got garage bars at the gym that we trained in. Our marks are fucking in close. They're
Yeah.
more of a mid grip. I was like, oh, fuck it. I think we got the marks wrong. But and I owned it. I was like, I think we fucked up with the marks. I said, put your pinky on the ring and just let's see if we can get it. And like went to mid grip. That's where she was strong, and she got that. But like completely balls this poor girl's fucking comp up. And I think that might have been a one and only too, to be honest.
Wow.
Com-
Yeah. But like those sorts of things, and I just remembered, I guess, my biggest coaching mistake when you were talking about is like there's things you just didn't realize when you were a new coach. Like I remember in my first comp, I was helping someone, and I tried to put their attempt down.
Oh
They
yeah,
like must have
nice.
missed their opener, and I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh, can I
nice.
put it down too?" And they're like, what?" And I was like, "Put the attempt down." They're like, "Oh, that's not how the sport works." And I was like, "Oh, okay, yep, cool." So,
Yeah.
yeah, there's mine.
Yeah, that's fucking wild. I think the biggest mistake I then also I made as coaching is like I just only coached what I was kind of used to and didn't source too much extra information. Not that there was a lot around, but back in the day we just trained twice a week, and I sort of
Yep,
considered that was kind of enough, and you could get away with that, and
yep,
you could do well. But you know, you get more exposure, you see people training more often, doing more things. That was like
mm,
a big turning point, I think, within my programming and the people I trained. Like, you know, we went from training just a couple of times a week to multiple days and squatting multiple times a week, not just once a week or
mm,
pulling twice a week, and adding that higher work demand. And there was a big shift in turn in totals and people's results that I was looking after. But the thing I always lean back on is I do remember that I got incredible progress with training only twice a week, and that it can be done if it needs to be. So
100%,
that is also my greatest lesson at the same time.
100%.
I got for you, what will training look like in 10 years' time?
I think, I think we've spoken about it before, but like AI is going to be a big part of every industry soon, and I think you're going to find a lot of people in some way, shape, or form using AI in a training
Yep.
capacity. I don't
Yep.
know what that looks like, so to speak, yet.
Yep.
But I think in 10 years' time, the need for people like us who have been around
Yep.
is going to be very high, but I don't know if it will be well received within the general public.
Yeah. I think the understanding that people need strength with the aging population. So this next group of retirees that are coming through, whatever generation that is, I think sort of that 50 into 60 mark. I think their requirement as they retire, there's going to be a big play for coaches like us, because we've got a background in barbells and stuff, and like to sound like a wanker once you've coached a few people at Nats and Worlds and maybe some medals, like you do start looking like the expert and someone to train with. So that older generation will definitely lean towards us, I think. And AI will be everything. It'll be so integrated and a part of what we do. If we're not across it, people are left behind. This fucking app I saw the other day was mind blowing. It was for running, and you could AI your run. You'd run with the camera, and then it'd give you a diagnostic on your running style and what you needed to fix.
Yeah, wow.
So, like, why is that? You put that on while we're squatting, and then you and me get a live feedback from the AI perspective of the individual squat. Like, imagine that. How powerful will that be for coaching? I think in 10 years' time, everyone's fucking way stronger too, due to those tools that we'll get access to.
Well, we'll look at it now, like compared to the basic technology we have in the sport now, compared to the era before us. Like, look at the numbers. It's evidence that if history tells us anything, that we're going to double in strength in the years to come.
Yeah, and then even just like the health metrics that can be controlled and measured through, no doubt, what AI can do. Fuck, imagine we're plugged in and it's like, you think you're tired, but it tells you you're not, and it's like, man, you need to push it a bit more, or it sees something that we don't know. Like, when used with the right people, I think it's going to be insane for us. I'm excited.
Couldn't agree more, my bro.
Powerlifting in the Olympics. Are we going to see it? Do you want to see it there?
I think we'll see a version of it in the Olympics.
Yeah, I think that's the one I like. Like it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be squat, bench, and deadlift, right?
It's going to be interesting because obviously they've taken out Olympic weightlifting, which still baffles me because like the Olympics is the test of athletes, and strength being a big component of that. It's the only sport in the Olympics that truly tests the full strength alone. So I think we will see a bit of powerlifting in the Olympics. Will it be squat, bench, and dead? I don't know. Like, I don't know if it grabs the audience as much as if it was something like, how they got DJs, how we would assume powerlifting. And again, no disrespect to the IPF. Obviously, they run a wicked comp and all that sort of stuff. So, but I think they're like, I'd be more inclined if it was a bit more what I'm used to, and that could just be my own personal bias. Like I'm not, but I do think we will see it in the Olympics. I would be very interested to see if it is traditional squat, bench, and dead. If it's not, I have no idea what it is.
Yeah, man. I was literally going to say the same thing. I think we see it there. I don't know how long it takes to get a sport in the Olympics, but it'll land. But I was like, my out there idea was like, maybe it won't actually be squat, bench, and deadlift because they look at it from an entertainment perspective or a time of event perspective and how it would fit with that schedule. And they might go, yeah, maybe we get rid of the bench press, or maybe we do push pull. Like,
maybe we do an overhead press.
Yeah, a hybrid ollie lift, right? Like,
and also from an entertainment perspective. Ollie lifting is very entertaining.
Oh, it's fun, bro. They're picking up stupid weights and throwing it over their head.
Yeah, like, in comparatively, if we're being honest, like, I'm probably going to watch if I had the option of watching a powerlifting or Olympic weightlifting, probably going to go to Olympic weightlifting.
Yeah.
So I'm still very shocked that they took it out of the Olympics.
Yeah. Don't do drugs, kids. Well, in tested sports anyway.
Yeah, do drugs, just don't get tested.
Yeah, there you go. Your dream gym must-haves. What must it have?
A squat rack.
Yeah, that's it.
because in the day and age of powerlifting,
Yeah.
the squat rack is becoming less and less, what's the word, important or seen.
Mate, gyms don't even
Um,
have squat racks now, bro.
I know, bro. They have these frames and stuff, but I want a squat rack because you know what? If I set up a gym anywhere, I
Yeah.
could squat, bench, and I could rack pull. I could deadlift, obviously from the floor. I could
Yep.
have a chin up bar attached to the top.
Yep.
And
Yep.
genuinely, that's all you would need.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
You could.
Squat
Oh,
rack.
he could do so many things.
Yep. Mate, it's the first thing I tell anyone to buy when they're setting up a home gym.
Mm,
You can always buy one on fucking Marketplace for not much.
fucking oath.
Yeah.
And and the attachments you can get now, you can
Yep.
turn it into a mono. You can do.
Yep.
I think a squat rack. I'm gonna say a squat rack, and
Yep.
my second answer would be like a back extension or a GHD.
Yep. 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 Yeah, that'd be cool. It's back extension or GHD attachment for your squat rack.
You probably could do that already. So
Yep.
honestly,
Yep.
fuck. Anyways,
Yeah, man, I want a squat rack, but if it's Dream Gym, like I want it powder coated, I want my name on it, I want
yeah,
colors, I want rad things, right?
I want. Um, remember the one that Valhalla used to have with that Kirk Kwasowski, whatever his name was, um, fucking quote on it that
Back,
if you're curling in it,
yeah,
he's gonna throw a 20 at your head.
back left corner, down the back
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
they were cool. They were cool racks. They were fucking
They were.
hardcore, bro.
They were the old school, just full
Yeah,
metal rickety shit.
yeah, they were sick. I mean, Dream Gym would be. Do you know Strict Vision on Instagram over in the States?
I think if
You'd
I
love
am
him.
quick enough, Strict
He has
Vision,
a lot of Marvel stuff in his gym.
Strict Vision Athletics.
Yeah, I think that's him. Is a big bougie, bright lighted.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
That's it. I want that.
Holy frick,
Yeah, yeah. I want that.
dude, that is like hectic.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want that.
I love how he's like this home gym. I'm like, bro, wow,
That's pretty rad, eh? I love
that
it.
is actually sick. Holy shit. Do yoga, aerial yoga.
Yeah, he's got cold tubs, got the big outdoor play area, got everything. It's sick.
Oh wow, yeah, that is actually really cool. Anyways,
And then I got
holy shit.
last one for you. Favorite gym you've ever trained in?
Favorite gym I've ever trained in. Hybrid Performance in the States was really cool.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Over
sick.
in Miami.
Yeah,
This, Hayden Bowers gym.
yeah.
Trying to think of where else. I reckon that'd be the coolest gym I've trained in because it had everything.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
go with
loaded.
that one.
Yeah, sick. I'll give you two. I got TTC as one of my favorite gyms because like when I stepped into there out of campus with you, that was like for me anyway, the first powerlifting gym I'd seen with Olikos everywhere, monos
Yeah.
everywhere, Watson dumbbells, like everything wasn't just a piece together gym. Like
Yeah.
Elliot had gone all in and thought about what he wanted in that place. And I was like a kid in a candy store. I used to sneaking some dumbbell curls in before everyone went home, hanging back a bit late, jumping on the hamstring curl, just being in awe of it because the one I had at Fortitude was like a Southside Fitness thing we bought for $300. Like that was cool. The training experience was awesome too with all the people there. But like as a gym, I was like, man, this is a fucking cool gym. And then we trained in this one in Manchester called Facilities. Facility. It was this wild, brand new, fully fitted. I think the chick said it was $1 million fit out.
Yeah, right.
And it wasn't what you're thinking with cold tubs and saunas. It was like a walk down a set of stairs into an underground kind of space, big open area, and all just strength equipment with top end combo racks, Alico, everything. Bougie as fuck. It was so rad. And this chick had just opened it up in Manchester somewhere. It was
Yeah,
cool.
right.
It was like, then I was like, that flicked the switch on, like, because I've always said strength culture's coming. And I was like, is it business to, because we made friends with her and everyone was chatting, so it was super lovely. And I think we'd worked out it was about $1 million setup.
Holy shit.
So like, then I was like, man, this is cool, because like this shows, like, as a business, you're prepared to invest that kind of money into it. Like, that really shows that, well, either they're an absolute lunatic, or I am right, we are right, that strength culture is becoming the normal now. That, like, a business is willing to put that money into it.
That's sick. I'm
Yeah,
trying to find it. I haven't been able to. Fuck.
yeah, it was cool, super rad. Like, yeah, and it was a testament to strength gyms, man. We just hit them on the Instagram and said, "Can we rock up? We're in town for a comp," and they're like, "Yeah, just come on down." And they just literally rolled out the red carpet, like Valhalla does, like we do for any visiting
That's
um
honestly one of the best
teams.
things about the industry.
Yeah,
Is just like you can message, we message Hayden the same thing
yep,
in fucking the States, and he's like, here's the code, go out the back, treat it like your home, all that stuff. Like how welcoming everyone is in this
yep,
sport
yep,
is pretty damn good when you travel.
yeah. Which I hope with the growth of strength culture and these gyms coming up, that somehow or other, as it becomes more and more commercial, that aspect is at least not forgotten by the smaller spaces like us and Valhalla and everybody else. Obviously, as it grows and gets bigger, that won't be able to be maintained. Imagine if there's
Mm.
a franchise strength gym, etc. Um, you can't protect everyone who walks through the door. You worry people walk out with your plates, but yeah, let's hope that continues to be a part of the world for us.
Fucking oath, bro.
And that's it. That's my questions for you, bro.
They were gone.
They were good.
Fuck, I haven't reflected like that about coaching in years.
Back in the memory days.
Oh, well, mate, it's been what how many years of coaching are you up to now?
16, 17, maybe. I
Yeah,
think I started
wow.
at 25 or 26, somewhere
Fuck,
in there. Yeah.
that's a long time.
I need to talk to the boss. Need that long service.
Yeah, bro.
Still waiting for that annual leave, bro.
I love those jokes when you're on your own business. They're like, "Oh, do you get annual leave?" I was like, "Nah, my boss is a dickhead."
Yeah, annual leave. I had that.
To be fair, he is, but
Yeah,
whatever.
mate. You only need holidays when you do something you don't enjoy.
Exactly, exactly.
All right, brother,
So
man.
I'm very, very grateful. My bro, we will chat soon, and as our listeners, we will have Josh on next week talking all things setting up Cyclone.
Love it.